I was just trying to use the clock on the wall there.
We don't have them folks that work for that now.
I don't know what we have,
There, he's one.
Sean's,
Sean's the alternate.
right. How many?
Do we have another alternate?
Well,
Kind of.
Oh, yeah, until you are moved in, but there should be another one in line though.
yeah, we could, if somebody wanted to be one or something. yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a lineup.
Okay. I know that for the Veterans Board, we had like 2 alternates or whatever.
Yeah. But I think Sean's running, so he'll be an alternate for like
Well,
a minute.
Temporarily, right?
We're not running right now, but.
6 p.m.
Okay, it's now 6 o'clock, and I'd like to call the Board of Adjustment meeting to order. Okay, if we'd rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay. This time I have the swearing-in process. Anybody wishing to speak tonight's meeting, please rise, take the oath from the clerk.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Anyone planning to speak?
Have a question you have to get someone?
Yes, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Anyone else?
Thank you, sir.
There we are. Okay, thank you. At this time, we'll have the open forum. Anybody wishing to speak at tonight's meeting on anything other than the agenda items, please step forward. Nobody stepping forward. The floor is now closed. I'd like to have approval of the minutes dated January 24th, 2024. Here comes Frank. Okay, let's move a chair for Frank.
Yeah. That'll work. Hello.
You're doing well.
That's good, yeah.
Got to work on it. You take the attorney on. Okay.
Who's,
Well, we really don't have them every month.
oh, well, that's true. We didn't have it last month. Anyway,
Okay.
looking for a motion?
Okay, so anyway, looking for a motion for the approval of the minutes dated January 24th, 2024.
I vote to approve the minutes for 2024.
Okay. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, carried on. Okay, if we could have a reading of variance 2024-02.
Yes, hello, Tatiana Childress, City of Oldsmar Planning and Redevelopment Director. So this is case VAR 2402, setback variance for 436 Selfish Boulevard. So the subject property is located within the Galera Village subdivision and is developed with a new mobile home. The property has a zoning designation of R6, residential mobile home parks, and future land use designation of residential urban. The minimum side setback in the R6 district is 5 feet. So after the mobile home was installed, the applicant applied for a sunroom addition and driveway permit, and the sunroom originally was approved at 5 feet. Upon completion of the final as-built survey, a minor discrepancy was discovered with the north setback due to irregular lot shape. The setback is 4.8, 4.5, and 4.3 feet. To bring the property into compliance, the owner is requesting a variance for the side setback. So this is a variance request to request the side setback to reduce the side setback from 5 feet to 4.3 feet to the driveway and 4.5 feet to the mobile home sunroom in the R6 Residential Mobile Home Parks and Subdivision District, as demonstrated on this graphic. So in orange here, you'll see the originally installed mobile home, the new mobile home installed. And then in bluish kind of color, you'll see that this is the sunroom addition, and the carport with the driveway is in gray color here. So to the carport, we have 4.3. To the sunroom addition, kind of like in the middle of the lot, we have 4.5. And then to the northeast setback, we have 4.8 feet, so almost 5 feet. And it's probably 5 feet, and it's all due to the side setback tapering down. So the lot is slightly uneven. You can't really see it with your naked eye, But the measuring instruments in today's world are very precise. So when we have surveyors coming out there, so they can do it to the decimals. So the variance request was reviewed against 10 conditions outlined in the section 3.17.3 of the Land Development Code. I will highlight some of those conditions. You have all of the conditions in the staff report, so I'm just going to focus on a few of them. So the special circumstances or conditions applying to the structure or premises in question are particular to such structure or premises and do not generally apply to other structures or premises in the vicinity. So the originally approved plan and the final as-built survey setbacks demonstrate minor discrepancy, mainly due to the irregular lot shape. As constructed, the north setbacks are 4.8 feet and 4.5 to the sunroom and 4.3 feet to the driveway. The second condition, the granting of the application is necessary for the preservation and enjoyment of a property right and does not merely serve as a convenience for the applicant. The requested setback reduction is due to the site constraints and uneven lot shape, as demonstrated by the updated field setback measurements. This request is not the result of any action by the applicant beforehand, and the variance requested is the minimum variance that would make possible the reasonable use of the land, building, or structures. So the requested variance reductions are truly the de minimis. All improvements meet current building codes. The request is not based on the applicant's desire to secure a greater financial return. The request is very minor and is specific to bringing the setbacks of the newly constructed mobile home and driveway into compliance. And granting of the variance will not be detrimental or injurious to other property or improvement in the neighborhood in which the property is located. So the owner provided a very detailed drainage plan demonstrating positive drainage, even with this reduced setback, and granting of the variance will result in continued use of the mobile home, consistent with the development pattern of the surrounding neighborhood. In summary, the application includes a mobile home with sunroom addition, like any other multiple homes in the surrounding neighborhood, meeting all of the 10 conditions for this variance. Based upon the application meeting Land Development Code Section 3.17.3, staff recommends approval of the variance request to reduce the side setback from 5 feet to 4.3 to the driveway and from 4.5 feet to mobile home sunroom in the R6 Residential Mobile Home Parks and Subdivision District. And we're submitting the staff report into evidence into record. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions?
At this time, does this board have any questions for the staff on this variance? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Does the applicant to this variance wish to speak? Okay, thank you. Okay. Does the board have any questions to the applicant on this request? There being none. Anybody in the audience wishing to speak in favor of this request? Will you please come to the podium, state your name and address?
My name is Mary Caceres. I'm lot 435, right next door.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think she just answered the question that it was no negativity on other people, right? I'm just thinking if we ever want to sell or give it to my daughters, would that be a problem for us, the variance?
I'll defer that to staff or the attorney.
So you're next.
Right next door, along the, where the driveway is.
So as demonstrated in the plan, so we can go back to the plan.
Yeah, we're here.
The main mobile home is actually meeting all of the setbacks.
Okay.
So it's the sunroom and the driveway for which the variance is being requested, and it's really minimum. So it's less than half a foot on here, and it's less than
I
two
understand that for
entries.
me, but I'm saying in the future, if we
in the
wanted to sell
future-
or something.
In the future, usually they would be concerned about your lot only, so the setbacks on your own property, not necessarily the setbacks on the neighboring property. So when, for instance, Mr. Rafferty would like to sell his house, or say something happens to this house and he would like to rebuild this house, then the question would be, can you rebuild to the same setbacks as you had before? So these setbacks, they run with the land, so he will be granted, or whoever is gonna rebuild that house, so they will be granted these because they are really minimum setbacks, and with proper drainage, even with the reduced setback, they were able to demonstrate that all of the runoff will be to the side, on the both sides, to the right-of-way. They're not gonna be like, putting water on your property, so, this would not be even reviewed
So
when
this
you're
wouldn't
trying
have
to
an
sell.
impact on us.
No impact.
Okay,
no.
all right.
I think what she's asking is if she sells the house,
Right.
whoever buys that house, can they turn around and say they feel that other house that we give a variance to is intruding onto them?
Encroaching, yeah.
Right, that's all I'm concerned
So
about.
the house would not be encroaching on any other lots, so it will still maintain a setback. It is just a slightly reduced setbacks from 5 feet to 4.8 on one corner and to 4.5 in the center of the lot to the sunroom only. And the sunroom just has an opening. I had another
So we're
photo in
talking
there.
this much? Yeah. Okay, I'm good to go.
Well, as you said.
Yeah, I saw the
before,
lot.
You can go down to the decimal with the technology now. So,
Right.
you know, I'm fine with it. I mean, they're great and all that. I'm fine. I'm just thinking in the future. Have things that come up. You never know,
Right.
So it's good.
Plus you have setback on your side, so it's 4.5 plus 5, so between the homes, or between the sunroom and the other home, you will have 9.5 feet, so separation between the structures, which is plenty.
Okay, sounds good to me. Can I have
Thank
your
you.
name, please? No.
Thank you. Thank you, Sal. Okay. Anybody else in the audience wishing to speak in favor of this request or have any questions concerning? There being none, it would be closed. Anybody in the audience have an opposition to this request? There being none, it would be closed. The floor is now closed. Can I have a motion on this request, please?
I make a motion to approve variance 2024-02.
Second. Okay, discussion? From board? There's no discussion? Okay, roll call on the vote, please.
Chair Brill,
Oh, I thought I was last. Yeah. Yes.
Vice Chair Chicolo,
Yes.
Board Member Smith,
Yes.
Board Member Clark,
Yes.
Board Member Steffensmeyer.
Yes.
Okay, it's recorded 5-0. The variance has been approved. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. There being no further business, I'll call for adjournment of the meeting.
Make it motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
Okay, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, carried all. Thank you very much. Great day, everybody.
Perfect.